Thanks for spending part of your Tuesday with us on Mid-Morning. Tennis superstar Maria Sharapova is already feeling the consequences after admitting she failed a drug test.
Nike is suspending its longtime relationship with Sharapova while the investigation continues into her failed drug test at the Australian Open. Company says it was, quote, saddened and surprised at the news. Sharapova tested positive for meldonium. It is a drug she says she was prescribed a decade ago for health issues.
I don't want to end my career this way, and I really hope that I will be given another chance to play this game.
Sharapova is the world's highest paid female athlete, already has deals in jeopardy with companies like Porsche and Evian. Watch manufacturer already pulling some of the sponsorships. That's usually where this starts, right? The commercial endorsements, they're concerned about their reputation. So no real surprise, Matt, that she's seeing consequences there.
No, and you know, I think she should. She cheated. She got caught red-handed. Sure.
So let's start with this drug, meldonium, because most of us haven't heard of it. When you hear about a performance-enhancing drug, you think steroids or whatever. Meldonium is only distributed in Baltic countries and Russia. So right there, you know it's used for cheating, right? I mean, it was found in one survey of Russian athletes. It was found in 17% of Russian athletes. Do we believe that 17% of Russian athletes have this same heart problem and they need this? No. But it improves blood flow, Kim, and Maria Sharapova says she was prescribed it by a doctor 10 years ago for medical reasons.
You know, I don't think the issue here is whether or not that she was using it knowingly after it was banned. I think we have to look at her story and what she is admitting to. She admitted to using it for 10 years. It was illegal the entire time. Then it, just in the last couple of months, did it become banned. I think it's reasonable to think that she had a mistake. She made a mistake.
I think it's unreasonable. I think the testing on this stuff is always behind the science. It probably just got banned because people just found out that they were using it to cheat, to dope their blood, to get more oxygen. So, so she's using it to get an edge. She just found out that it's illegal.
Well, they sent out the email back in September saying, okay, these are the new list of drugs. She admits that she never looked at it. It went into effect January 1st. January 26th is when she was tested. So that's a 26-day window. I give her a bit of leniency there. I also think that there's so many different things that all these athletes are doing to, enhance their performance. I don't see it as that big of a deal, to be honest.
She also did step up right away and came forward, held a press conference, admitted it, said that she totally is taking ownership of this. We've seen how many other athletes for years deny ever taking any illegal substances.
Well, they never tested positive, though.
That's right.
She tested positive. She had no choice but to come forward and admit it. And so this story about I've been taking it for 10 years for medical purposes, to me, is BS. It's very, very hard to believe that she performed.
I don't think she took it for medical purposes at all. I think she took it to enhance her performance.
Correct, sure.
And then, what do you think? She just knew that it was going to be, she was going to be tested.
I think she thought it was out of her system. She thought she could cheat the test.
So you think she's done?
But I don't know. Like, you don't know that, right?
Sure.
So Kim is right. Like, we don't know.
Either way, what her intentions were.
Right.
All that we know is the story that she's given, and this.
But why would we believe that?
You also, I think,
we have any reason not to?
26 days. I think that
Exactly.
Because every athlete
If
cheats if they can, because there's this much money on the line and there's this much fame on the line.
You want
to be at
the top.
You want the edge. I mean, she got caught red-handed. She had no other option but to own up to it.
Who's to say, though, that she was not going to stop taking that drug?
I am.
At some point.
I will say that.
Okay.
It's something that most of us have